Seriously, luck is really on your side in this month. I'm not kidding. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Boho Psyche channel. I cannot believe that we are halfway through the year 2025. I mean, it feels like 2025 began just yesterday. I mean, not literally, but doesn't it feel like that? But anyway, for those of you who are new to my channel, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Deepa, and I am currently based out of Adelaide in South Australia. And I am into tarot readings, Reiki healing, manifestations, and also crafting subliminals. And I have been doing this since past 4.5 years, and I mainly conduct through social media platforms, although I also do face-to-face sessions. So if you want to book your own personalized reading session or a healing session, or if you want to download one of my subliminals, you can directly log into my website, thebohopsyche.com, which is mentioned in front of you on your screen. Now, enough of the introduction. Without wasting any more time, let's dive together into the month of June. Hello, my beautiful Cancerians. This is going to be a full extended reading for the month of June, where I am going to unravel and predict all 4 weeks. Before I begin the session, let me quickly explain you this spread, especially for those of you who are new to this channel, because this is also a very important part of the reading. So this one right here is going to unlock the theme of your month. This one is going to cover your first week, that is 1st to 7th of June. This is going to cover your second week, that is 8 to 14 of June. This is going to cover your third week, that is 15 to 21st of June. And this one is going to cover your last week, that is 22 to 30th of June. Okay, now I am straight going to dive into the theme of the month. So let's see what picture and what words do we have. We have this geek fixing glasses. I like to call him a geek. But yeah, and we have past life and we have beautiful. Okay, so I'm picking up a very hyper specific message for some of the viewers who are watching this video right now, that something about their past life. When I say past life, it does not mean that their life before the current life, but here I'm picking up more about their previous chapters that they have lived. I think most of you guys did not really like your previous way of living or some things about your past. Okay, but somehow in this month, you are going to gain some clarity, and you would sort of connect some dots, and you would realize that it was, after all, a very beautiful experience. It may have been challenging, it may have not been easy for you, but I think for some reason you would pay a lot of gratitude to the universe for living that experience. So yes, that is the message that I'm picking up. I really want to see what is there in your card. So let's see what is there. Ooh, we got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So yes, this month is also about realizing how you need to take care of yourself, especially if you have been taking care of other people other than yourself a lot lately. So this month you would learn how to mother yourself, or how to take care of yourself without expecting somebody else to take care of you. So there is this sense of maturity which is coming in, like an upgradation taking place in your life. And I think this is a very big blessing, because this is going to help you upgrade yourself spiritually and become a better version of yourself than who you were or who you are as of today. So that is the message. Now let's see what is there in your first week. We have this camping tent, and we have this a like emoji. So like, somebody giving a thumbs up. Maybe you are becoming more satisfied or okay with bare minimum in your life. I think you are detaching yourself from the materialistic things in the world. And yeah, I have a very strong feeling that you are sort of going into minimalism when it comes to your first week. So yeah, that's the message that I'm picking up for you guys, but I really want to see what is there in your cards. So let's see what is there. We have Seven of Cups and the World. Yes, it all makes sense to me now. I think you're going to be in this place in your first week where you would feel very content with your life. You would feel that you have achieved almost everything, whatever you wanted to achieve. So let's say it was owning a home, having a good job, having a good partner or married life, or let's say having a single life, good single life also. You know, some people, they don't want to have partner, they just want to stay single. Or having a good family, having a good health, all of those things, and you would feel like you are at a good place. You know, you have achieved so many milestones, and you might even have this feeling that, oh, maybe you should go for an early retirement. So I'm picking up this feeling that you are just going to be super satisfied with everything that has happened in your life and with everything that you have achieved in your life. And there won't be this feeling of wanting more. And you know, I have to say this, that seriously, hats off to you guys, because it's not easy. You know, it's not easy to be at the stage where you're just like okay with everything, and you feel content with everything, especially in today's world, because humans are conditioned in this way that we keep wanting more. You know, our humanly desires, they never get over. So this is a very good peaceful place to be in when it comes to your first week. So let us see what is there in your second week. Ooh, we got four-leaf clover and question marks. All right. Okay, so before I get to the message, I feel that you guys should really pause this video and type I claim, because these messages are coming from your spirit guides. I am just a medium, just a messenger, and I don't think you would want to miss claiming these energies, because this is something very, very important. And trust me, your second week is going to be super duper lucky week for you. And still, there is some mystery revolving around how, when, why. Maybe you might win a lottery, maybe you might win something valuable, maybe you might feel like you are the chosen one when it comes to thousands and millions of people. But there is something where you would realize that you really are the chosen one, where you really are the luckiest amongst all. Now, let's see what is there in your cards. We have Page of Wands and Eight of Cups. All right. I think there is something that is coming up for you, and you would realize that, okay, you're going to go ahead with this, you know, more important, valuable thing that is coming for you, even if you were working on something. If you get what I mean. And if you haven't, then let me explain it to you even better. So, some of you guys have already started on a journey, and maybe you're about to reach your final destination or the end point of it, or maybe you had reached halfway through, but you would realize that this journey, this path is not meant for you, and that you are meant for something even bigger and better. And this this is the one that you're meant for. You would realize what that situation is. There is something where you are going to be the chosen one for a particular situation, task, opportunity. I don't know what that is. But yes, you are going to go ahead with it, even if you have to leave behind certain things that you have worked towards in your past. You're not going to be afraid, even though you might feel you're not ready for it, but you're still going to go ahead for it. So yes, this was the second week. Now let's see what is there in your third week. We have this mind blown emoji, and we have raining clouds. All right. I don't know why I'm picking up of showers of blessings taking place in your third week, and you're just absolutely shocked that all of this is happening, and you're just like, whoa, you know, I was not expecting this, but it would be happening. You know, you would be getting showered by huge blessings that is coming in the third week. But let's see, what does your cards have to say? We have Ten of Wands and the Moon. All right. Yeah, the reason why you would be getting shocked is because you may have underestimated yourself, your luck, and your dedication towards things that you have been doing in your life. You may have felt that, okay, you're just meant to do things what you are doing, whatever that may be. Okay, maybe it might be a specific routine, maybe it might be a specific way of living, and you might have thought that this is it, this is your responsibility, and you sort of accepted your fate. But then the universe would be like, listen, you've got to do this because you have this to claim. There is a blessing, and this blessing is something which maybe others might not see it as a blessing, but for you, it is a blessing. And that's how the universe is going to reward you in your third week. So there is some blessing that is coming in only for you guys. And again, for the world, it might not be a blessing, but for you, this is going to be a huge blessing. And again, I don't want to repeat myself. If you haven't claimed these messages, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. I really don't know what's going to happen then. Okay, so now let's see what is there in your fourth week. We have a wine bottle and three-leaf clover. Oh my goodness. Look at this. We had a four-leaf clover in your second week, and now we have a three-leaf clover. Oh my goodness. You guys, Cancerians, you guys are super duper lucky. Touch wood. I think many people, if they get to know how lucky you are, they would be very envious. I'm not envious, but many people would be, because seriously, luck is really on your side in this month. I'm not kidding. So this is giving me a feeling that you were sort of about to become upset or sad about something, but then something would happen where you would realize that you're very, very lucky, and you would actually change. Let's say instead of slipping into depression, you would realize that, oh wait, but I got this, so I should be celebrating instead. So there would be this change, there would be this change. Maybe your luck would remind you that, listen, you're not supposed to be slipping into depression, but you're supposed to be celebrating. So yeah, get this wine bottle out, but don't drink it alone because you're depressed. In fact, call your mates and celebrate because you're very, very lucky. So yeah, this is the message that I am picking up for someone specific. But let's see what is there in your cards. We have the High Priestess and Nine of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. You are just gonna be vibrating at a very high level, and because of which you are gonna get rewarded. You're gonna get rewarded by your God or by the universe because of doing so much of inner work, being patient, being consistently dedicated towards working on yourself, whether it was mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever that is, or maybe in your work, in your career. But you are going to get so much of blessings in the last week, and seriously, you're going to feel like you are the chosen one. You would get reminded of your second week, and you would realize that you are indeed really the chosen one. So yes, this was June for you guys. Please do like and comment I claim to affirm these messages. And also please do subscribe to my channel if you want to keep growing. If you haven't, then good luck. We may never cross paths again. So anyway, I will meet you guys with another extended reading. Until then, please take care of yourself. I love you all. Bye.